The Big Bang, the theory of evolution, or whatever theory there is, has evidence and been disproven. Yet no proof has been found which can solidify any argument on this subject.
Y'all don't hear me though.
When I was young, the preachers would yell, if you're guilty of this or that, you're going to hell. A lot of these things Pastor was guilty of himself, but he preached the truth is what the elders would tell me. The preachers would preach, but the youth wouldn't listen because they had access to info. Their parents didn't, which changed their whole perspective on God and religion while watching. Men of religion, fighting and killing. Islam, Hinduism, Christian tradition, paganism. In the long run, what's the difference? What was once wrong all of a sudden isn't. What was once right now also isn't. What some say is an abomination, others call progression. It's all just a matter of opinion. But men base their lives on these lies and are willing to do anything. Literally, these men of faith were so deep that people of different faiths were considered enemies in science. What the devil and so was technology, and they was willing to kill those who thought differently. They had kids eventually and tried to raise them, and then some followed suit, but most of the generation wasn't with it. They didn't want to fight anymore. They wanted to make amends and said, we don't have to be enemies or friends. We don't have to be. Believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, and then we can be at peace. I was told not to look for information even if it's facts, but to put on my faith in the Bible, and I tried to on many occasions, but I always ended up in the same situation. And this generation tried praying on many occasions, but we always ended up in the same situations. It's all the same. Only the name will change. Every day it seems we're wasting away. They say man made God out of fear and ignorance, the God of the gaps that are gradually being discovered and uncovered. Black people brought to America to be slaves, and things ain't changed much since them days. They told the black man his religions were pagan. They put a gun to his face and made him become a Christian. They raped him of everything, then literally raped him physically, and did the same to his family. The same rapist who preached from the Bible on Sundays. He made the women wear the scarlet letter of adultery, but this ain't Thanksgiving Day, so we celebrate. Lie after lie they try to perpetuate, like the other planets revolve around the earth, a view that was once defended by the church. But eventually, science will prove the stuff coming from the pulpit ain't the truth, so we change our interpretations of the Bible and we gain new revelations, or remaining fools like women can't wear pants, no makeup, the men shave when they dressed up. Look at their best, but we clean the outside of the cup, but the inside is messed up. We walk by faith with all our strength, but life is still messed up. It's all the same. Only the name will change. Every day it seems we're wasting away. Faith has performed miracles science can't. Science has proven faith wrong, right, and distorted. So now I'm forced by the state to replace group therapy with those who have made like mistakes. Most of the men like me are men of faith who live worse than the people we're trying to save. So why would a heathen listen to what we say? Christ is the only way. Some of these homies are phonies on the low, gay who are praying with, please Jesus, straighten me out. There I met a blood who asked me to pray for him, and a few of the dudes in this gang were freeze one. These another in chains, slavery chains. Nowadays we don't see the chains. Do what you want as much as you want to. Have no budgets, have no restraints. Live your life that others should respect. Who are they to judge or say that you're insane? Throughout the centuries, the church would lie to the masses, but the internet brought new info to the masses, which forced many to take off their religious glasses and realize how the vision is distorted. Kids of this generation began asking their parents questions about the Bible, and their parents couldn't answer because when they grew up, these truths were hidden, and they were taught to believe since they were children. So no matter the situation, they put faith in, and not going to church was out of the question. Before I go on, I'll do some more explaining. The man used to say that God's cry is why it's raining. In this man's mind, all events were divine. But this changed in time with modern day science. Does this man have insight, or was he blind? That a lot of times religious men are schizophrenic. What's real, what isn't, he can't tell the difference. So when he feels God is talking to him, he'll listen. This informed generation don't want to listen to someone spitting about they going to hell. Especially when you see us on television, pastors abusing the flock to become rich men. The flock is so desperate. Another church sex scandal. Man, the song is over and they made my point yet. Sorry, I digressed. It's all the same. Only the names will change. Every day it seems we're wasting away. Wasting. It's all the same. Only the names will change. Every day it wasted away. Whether scientific, religious, both or neither, all walk by faith, that evidence of the unseen. For some this path is suicidal and homicidal, yet for others is the path to nirvana. Prometheus, did aliens make man? Do aliens or angels walk the earth? Is the RFID the mark of the beast? So many stories are impossible like Noah's Ark. But God, do I go to hell for being of a different faith, or as John Lennon, imagine there is no heaven or hell? Come fly with me into the abyss of the great unknown, uncertainty.